What they do, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
Yes, hello.
Hopefully you all had a productive week.
What? It is the first Friday of the month. Yes, Black History Month. Hello.
Facts.
Hey, drop them gems. Black History Month.
Black History Month.
Yes. All right now.
So yeah, we back with another one.
Hello.
We back with a spicy one today.
A little spicy one.
Yeah.
A little controversy going on today.
Yeah, Jules and Gems.
You said Gems. Your aces.
Yeah, Jules and Aces.
I got you.
No, because you want to drop some gems. That's what.
You know, it's Black History Month, so I was like, let's go. So that was that. I love it.
All right, so
All right.
Aces and Jules. We're back with another one. We're back with a spicy one, a spicy edition today. Okay.
All right.
So what we're going to talk about is, well, the question is, are you either in or out?
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
either are you in or out?
I feel like Tina Turner right quick, like it just out and in and out. All right now.
All right, y'all. What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Gemini Gems, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure. So
you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis-Gems.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe.
Yes.
And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems. So we back.
Yes.
So are you in? Either are you in or out?
I feel like I was finna
So,
do a swimming stroke. Yes.
Where does this topic comes from? Because this is a spicy edition, so we gonna get a little spicy far as the bedroom.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So go ahead and tell them what you had text me and what happened, and so we can get started. Come on, T.
So recently, right, I was like, hey, let me go ahead and text DP. Like, I want to talk about the streets and the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, my mindset was like, hey, stop telling your business to the streets. Basically, stop telling your business to irrelevant people who are not there to support you, who's not going to help you grow, all of that. Because, you know, the streets, to me, my opinion, is negative.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was. And then in the bedroom, of course, it's so many layers in the bedroom. I love to be in the bedroom. But,
Right.
you know, and then we came and kind of revamped. So where, you know what? I like that too. So we just here for it all.
So what I was hearing with the text messages was either she is for the streets, you know what Future say, she for the streets, right?
For the streets.
Or it's in the bedroom. So my interpretation of what she was trying to say was either we're going to spice up the bedroom or you go ahead and hit the streets. You feel me?
Right.
Because in relationships, there's a lot of discrepancies. There's a lot of, disagreements because of the lack of communication, especially when it comes down to the bedroom interaction, right? We want to spice it up, or we want to dumb it down, or it's too much, or it's too short.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So we want to spice it up where we can stay, because we can stay together. Because, either some relationships break up for money, or it breaks up before sex. You get what I'm saying? The lack of sex from a man, and he end up cheating, right? Men don't cheat. Or
vice versa.
Men don't cheat.
Women don't cheat either.
Right. We have options. You get what I'm saying? So, so we coming with the premise of that we don't want to cheat.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, if we happen to cheat, it's because of the lack thereof. Right? Okay. Because we're not getting satisfied in the bedroom. We are not getting tossed up, women. The Jews would say, I'm not, you're not tossing me up. We only doing plain missionary. It's no more room to grow. You get what I'm saying? But there is room to grow, but we have to exploit this bedroom before we go to the streets, because it's crazy to me sometimes how some individuals, women, right? Okay. They are so Mother Teresa with their mate, right? But then they're so X-rated once they get out there in the street because they feel like they have something to prove. So like sometimes I have met different women that play Mother Teresa with me, and I was like, listen, I ain't on that type of time. Either you get folded up or I just unfold you and you go on about your business. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and talk about it, T.
So that was a lot, right?
Yep.
And I'm here for it all. So listen, to my Jews, when it comes to this particular topic, along with the aces, because I feel that we both have to, one, you have to understand your partner. And once you understand your partner, I feel that things will get better for you two to be on the same page, because I'm a woman and I can only speak for my Jews, in my opinion, right? If my day is busy, very productive, let me say that. My day is very productive and you're not a help to that day, how can I be so ready for you in the bedroom if I am drained across the board for getting our day going from start, middle to the end, and then the end is the bedroom to where now you gotta get ready for dessert and I am tired. So I feel that if everyone will be on the same page, and you have to do this every single day because I'm tired. And for me, I just want a body massage. I just want you to rub me down from head to toe. And then, things will, kind of spice it up then. But in that moment, I need a reset. And a reset is just, and I don't know, maybe women, some different or not. But speaking again on me, that I need that reset. And without the reset, I'm not just ready. Because you have to understand, men and women are two different species. And by being that, males are already like a toaster oven. The toaster oven heat up really fast. But as us women, we're more of the conventional oven that, hey, you got to take some time to level up to kind of get the heat going and everything flowing. So how can we get to that understanding line that, hey, my day was going 0 to 100 for at least 98% of my time. But now here we are, kids sleep, everybody ate, bills paid, whatever. And now I'm supposed to be energetic, like, yeah, come on, I'm ready for you, daddy. Like, that's not realistic. To me, it's not realistic.
Right.
That's not realistic.
Right.
So I just feel that a tip to the Jews, the tip to the aces, help the Jews throughout the day to reserve their energy that is needed for you to the tail end. And I feel that, yes, we can get on the same page. And still, that's what foreplay comes in too. You still need foreplay. So what you laughing for? Go ahead, DP. What you laughing at?
Cause
what?
I'm thinking like this.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking like this.
Okay.
You all act like y'all day be so bombarded by so many, let's say, like interruptions.
Oh,
right?
Interruptions.
Right.
Okay.
Where you're interrupted from having a great day because maybe the boss gave you an assignment that he wasn't supposed to give you, or you end up oversleeping and hitting the snooze button and getting to work late. You get what I'm saying? So it may have been different interruptions in different ways throughout the day where you have all these excuses. When you come home, you don't have the energy. And I beg to differ. I believe that in your course of all of whatever transpired through the day, you gave a lot of energy to that. For example, you get up in the morning and you make the coffee, you fix the get the kids together, you take them to school. That's only an hour. But the thing what happens is when you go from dropping the kids off to work, you get on the phone with Sally Sue. And y'all begin to talk. You done gave your energy. Bomb. Now you clock in to work, and then once you clock in to work, now you talking to Sally and you talking to Susie again and telling them what's going on. That's all before lunch. Now you exhausting yourself. You're breaking down yourself. Now you're working. As you're working, now you hit it depends on your job, right? So now you hit with an interruption of a daily, activity, right? Whatever it may be, right? So just to throw one example, let's say you're working at a job and now the boss tells you to stop what you're doing and now go over there and help out with the marketing team. You get what I'm saying? Now you got to deal with everybody on the marketing team and their attitude. That's all before lunch. And then right at lunch, now you get back on the phone with Sally Sue and you get on social media and you start comparing yourself and all that stuff starts to weigh down on you, right? And you never gave yourself a chance to meditate, to regroup. You get what I'm saying? You never gave yourself to be quiet. And now when you come home, you got to deal with the kids and their homework, right? And now you want a back massage, but you want to take a bath. You want to sit back and you want to relax. But you forgot you could have did all this, let's say, helping tools throughout the day to help you get to where you want to go by the end of the night. Instead of talking to Sally Sue, you should have been reading that relationship book that your husband gave you. You get what I'm saying? Or you should have been reading that chapter. Or you should have been praying. You get what I'm saying? Or you should have been talking to your husband. As simple as that. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, hey, babe, man, I'm having a rough day. And he can encourage you. He can let you know everything is going to be all right. I just hit the mic because they didn't want me to say that. So
go ahead, keep talking.
So there are too many interruptions that we end up having throughout the day, that some things we can help and some things we cannot help. And by the time you get home, you so worked up by all these interruptions where you don't have time for me. Because guess what guys are doing? When I go to work, I ain't talking to nobody because I don't like that person. You get what I'm saying?
But you understand women, females.
Again.
We talk.
You ask for a key. Right? You ask for instructions and I can give it to you.
There you go.
It's either you want to follow it.
Yeah, that's the harder things that AAA methods is to apply.
Right.
But I wrote some things down because at the end of the day, ladies, my jewels, men love sex. All right? Sex is on their mind more than it's on our mind. Now, give and take. If an ace come across a jewel on the same level, if that's all she's thinking about, hey, facts. Guess what? That means that that's a perfect match for each other. But what is the percentage of an ace finding that jewel that's also up there on the same level? Very low, but they're out there, and I'm not taking it away. But averagely, okay, and I'm not taking nothing away, and I kind of agree, because also the talking, and I put, okay, ladies, we talk too much. Okay, and so I'm gonna just give you advice what Miss T does on her daily, and I've been starting this for almost 2 to 3 months now. I have to listen to my devotionals every morning. I kind of cut off my loved ones in the morning, and I told my sister, I told my best friends this, I even told colleagues, like, listen, and I have this do not disturb on my phone too, because I'm not ready to talk to anyone until after 8 a.m. And then my phone do not disturb 7 p.m. So from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., that's when I'm semi-available. But I still told my friends and loved ones, like, look, don't call me because I'm watching or listening to my devotionals in the morning, because, yes, I do need to reserve that time for me. And so I agree. Do less talk, less energy where it doesn't need to. So I'm not taking that away. And then I also put tools. when we have our tools that we need, our daily tools, and you actually use them in the wrong way, and it's this life period, it can also affect others. And so what I mean by that, hey, one of the tools I can say, the energy, hell, let's go back to talking. Mm-hmm. If we keep talking, and I'm not disagreeing, mm-hmm. I'm semi-agreeing, mm-hmm. it does drain you, mm-hmm. especially what profession you are in. Maybe she's in customer service. Maybe she's a teacher. Maybe she's a doctor. Maybe she has to talk to where it's going to drain her. And I think the profession also plays a part on where our energy also goes throughout the day. Maybe she's a stay-at-home mom and she's there with the baby or babies. I don't know, but it's just sex is honestly, it's hard to find a woman, and I could be wrong, but it's not equal to where sex is on our mind 24/7. As soon as y'all wake up or during the day or during the night, I'ma just be real. It's not for all and not for most women. You still have few, but majority, it's not on our mind as much as the men. So how can we come to the understanding line?
There's no understanding line with you all.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you come up with, we come up with excuses, right? Of why we can't give the guy what he wants. And then once he starts to throw something else in there, you all are going out, nah, you can't do that. No, you shouldn't be able to do that. Mm-hmm. If you're complaining 24/7 about how you can't give sex all the time, then why not invite another guy? I mean, another female. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying, to the equation. You get what I'm saying? So I don't understand how that doesn't equate in your brain. You're not able to hold up the standard, so why not bring in the other girl to satisfy the guy?
So I saw 24 and Jack Bauer, that's the series I'm on, and the president's wife, President Palmer, this before he got elected, she tried to hire one of his assistants because the wife bluntly said and told her and him, like, I don't want to satisfy you in that field. And so the wife went to go get a female to handle her business for her. And he kind of figured out, like, wait, what's going on? And he caught it. So he played into it. Falsely, hey, he go to card, meet me in room 9, whatever. But he was like, my wife put you up to this. And he declined it because he didn't want that from no one else. He wanted that from his wife. Eventually, fast forward, he divorced her. But I don't think that is for everyone. But as a dual period, by me knowing the role that I am as a female and what a man is to expect, I feel like at the end of the day, you still have to deliver it. It's just conversation that this is honestly what the thoughts are in mostly Jules' minds. But at the end of the day, Jules, you still have to deliver what your man or your partner is expecting in the bedroom, because we all know what the old people say. If you don't deliver, guess what? He gonna find somebody who else will, and vice versa. You have males who don't deliver the sex drive to handle a woman. It goes both ways. So at the end of the day, everybody have to be on the same page.
I don't know, because
it's not a lot of males who's
I don't know
delivering.
That. I understand.
I'm just saying. I'm saying. Sorry.
It's understood.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that I don't know that, because you have more guys that's complaining of not getting it than girls that's saying they're not getting it. You get what I'm saying? So it to me is like, so find a guy that's willing to give it, but then when you run into that guy that's willing to give it, now it's too much to be getting. And it's too much. Oh, well, he's not like this. Oh, no, I can find a guy that'll thrash you 4 and 5 times a day. And then that first week, you ready to quit and go back to your once a month. Because I think a lot of girls make a lot of noise for no reason. Because they know guys are out here and they'll penetrate your butt. You get what I'm saying? 3-4 times a week, because that's the type of, we thrive off of that. But then women cannot handle that. Women think they can until guys put them under that real pressure. And I'm talking about guys that's doing it. I ain't talking about the lame-os, the ones that'll sit up there and rather watch TV all day. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about guys that's really like active. That's the only way I can put it, man. Guys are out here, they want it. I hear too many conversations of, bro, she went to sleep on me. You get what I say? She was just too tired. I hear more of those than women saying, hey, yeah, he couldn't get it up, or he was too, he ain't last that long. You get what I say?
But why is she too tired?
Again, because she probably keeps herself busy. I don't know. I believe some women are busybodies. They just keep themselves busy, so when they do come home, they won't be able to do anything. They use it as an excuse. Not saying all women.
Yeah, not to say all women, because I don't think it's intentionally.
But I think majority of women, especially when they have other things that are issues, right?
Or priority.
Other things that's issues, because the priority will be handled, like paying the bills, taking care of the kids, making sure you eat, right? But women would make other things priority. You get what I'm saying? Like, why you didn't take out the trash? The trash below. Today is Monday. It's supposed to go out on Thursday. You get what I'm saying? They'll make stuff out of nothing. And I need to go shopping for my sister, cousin, brother's wedding. That's about what you worried about that for? Give them a gift card. So some women, they can put other things before what they have to put, like what is priority.
I have a question. Do you feel that women are more busier because they have more goals and dreams than males? Meaning we can multitask more. So I can do X, Y, and Z in 24 hours. So in order for me to accomplish what I think is my purpose, and that's what's a reason for me to stay busy versus me only just going to work, coming home. It's like, what else males have versus what females have? Right.
The thing is, to me, women are procrastinators. Men to get the stuff done out the way. You get what I'm saying? For example, like, like a girl can have a car problem and the issue. She'll deal with it when she feel like she can. The man will deal with it once it happens. You get what I'm saying? So if our car breaks down, let's say on a Friday night, he'll deal with it Saturday morning. It's her. Oh, I gotta go over here, so I need your car. We gotta drive over here. We gotta do this. We finding everything to do, but what needs to be done, which is for you to get your car back. You get what I'm saying? So, and they procrastinate. They'll wait till the last minute, and that's why I say they'll be busybodies. Men are more logical in handling, let's say, particular things. And I know not all men. I'm talking about men. Like many men that's gonna get things done. They know, listen, the game is on Sunday. Shoot, today is Monday. Wednesday is the latest I'm going to handle this situation. Because I don't want to hear nothing but quiet on Friday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. And then Sunday, all I want to do is just
tune into your football.
That's it.
Okay.
And so men knock out things where we don't be as busy. Because I don't have to do stuff every single day. Women do.
I feel that couples should do things more together, because I had a vision to where we could have this conversation, but I feel that if both parties are on two separate pages, when you might have something going on and I have something going on and it's not tangled together, it's not a good match or a mix, meaning you say you the music producer and then I'm the doctor. How does that work? So if you have a partner and you're in both professions, in a perfect world, kind of blend in together, I feel that makes a difference. I feel like the professions makes a difference. Because again, I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and it's draining me and physically, mentally, and then your profession could be the same, but it's that, so you might have just more energy and now you ready, and it's just like, I'm not.
A man can have the same responsibility as, I would say, a woman, right? and still be ready for his wife.
That's his release. That's his release.
So vice versa. It's just what you do with your time at that point. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I believe if a stay home dad, because we can ask the stay home dads, right? The wife is working all day. She's sitting up there and you dealing with the kids, you cleaning the house and all of that stuff. Hey, bro, do you still be ready for your wife when she come home? Yep. I have her bath water ready. I have her music playing, and she still fall asleep on me.
And the reason, sadly, and I'm not saying this is what I do, in my opinion, I feel that she'll probably go to sleep. And Jules, you just have to be real. Do you see your partner less than? That's a question that you have to be honest, because regardless if he's staying home or staying home father or not, he's working. I feel that how women see their partners, I feel that plays a major part. So that's just a question.
That's why I asked the question, either you in or out.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it doesn't matter what is thrown at the guy. The woman always finds the excuse.
We go by emotions. We go by whatever the heck
right.
Most females
You'll go by everything but what you're supposed to go by. And that's why I talked about far as not entertaining so many, interruptions that come throughout the day. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to entertain it, but you do it because some women literally plot and plan. I am going to exhaust myself out because I know when I get home, he's going to want to toot me up.
I have a challenge. Can our aces give us more responsibility to do outside of worry about going to work, outside of the kids? Can our aces occupy our mental state? Because the way a woman's body works, mental, heart, everything else waist below, it gets tingling, it's going popping. So if the male is not challenging the woman, she probably feels bored. She's probably going to go out to go find work to do outside of her normal job because he didn't give her a task to do to help him grow. And it's just my opinion, because I see a lot of girls, my girls, to where they in marriages or not, my opinion, that they're not on the same page. And it's like, so, hey, she's doing her thing over here. He's doing his thing over there. So they're not on the same page. So where's the challenge to where, you know what, the husband or whatever, the male, the partner, you know what, this is my goal. I want you to support me. I want you to do this for me. So you know what, you tell your homegirls, tell your family, you don't have time for it because it's for me and the growth. And I think it kind of really put some butterflies and everything and get things tingling that, dang, I'm helping my man. I see him thriving. I see his goals. I see his potential. And guess what? All the juices, everything will be flowing. But if, as a woman, we don't see that man pushing and you just going to work and that's it, that's it. That's boring.
First of all,
I'm listening.
You're not going to skip over everything you just said. And it goes back to my point.
Okay.
You all find too many excuses. Now he needs potential. Now he needs to bring some more excitement in order to get your juice flowing. He needs to tell you what to do. He already did. That's the problem. You're not listening. He let you know what it is, what you need to stop doing. Stop doing it. And start to do what he asked you to do. And a lot of stuff will fall in line. The thing is, women want to do it their way and not the man's way, but then want him to be responsible of taking care of the family. So you have to figure out what man you want in your life that you're going to follow. Or you just going to have to accept what has been given to you and just be happy with it. Why are we in a day or age where when we receive a gift, it's not good enough? We feel like we need to return it. Sometimes you're good enough for the gift because that's what could be afforded. And we should be happy with some of the stuff that we do get because you don't want worse that's out there. So just follow suit and be happy therein. Outside of that, I don't see how women can be just full of, let's say, trauma. Let's say brokenness. You get what I'm saying? Let's just say, you know, one thing, just delusion. And the man has to pull up with all of that, and he doesn't say, sure, I want to change her delusion. I want to change her problem. You know what I'm saying? Her trauma. I wish she could just get over it. We can move past it. And we can enjoy life. But it's just too much. And women don't do a self-evaluations. I know our Jews do. But I know a lot of women outside of just girls that's just outside and don't know what to do. Don't know how to stop complaining. Don't know how to look at the glass halfway full. Just straight negative. So if you want to spice it up in your bedroom, stop bringing everything in it. Or get out and go to the streets. You get what I'm saying?
But it's nothing in the streets.
It is. It's something better. It's better. Listen, it's better for a man to live in a rooftop to be in a house with a nagging wife that just complains about any and everything. You get what I'm saying? What are you so busy for? Listen, if I had a girl that was a busybody, I'll call her, hey, do you want to be with me or not? Because if you don't bring your little raggedy butt home, you're done. We're done. It's not that much in the streets for you to be doing. You don't need 5-6 pair of black jeans. You already got one last week. You order one this week and you still at the mall searching for one for tomorrow? No. Bring your butt home. Sit your butt down. We finna watch a movie, go to sleep, because I'm going to tune you up later. And that's what that is. All right, I think that once men start to stop letting these women play around them and put them in their place. Listen, that's why a lot of relationships won't work with me. Because all that tuning, you not finna be what you being a bitch unless you're doing something really productive, and that's only a week out of the month. Outside of that, sit your butt home and watch your soap operas. You get what I said? Or chime into what we got to, like what we tune it into. You get what I'm saying? Like, learn a new dish. Why are you so worried about? But that's going off the topic. Okay. Either you in it or get out of it.
So say we in it. Let's speak to the ones who in it.
Yeah.
Because the bedroom is where it's at to where you need to keep him or her.
I'm going to say this.
What?
Because I want to say this.
Say it.
Listen. And I know my aces got my back on this.
Go. What you about to say?
Why y'all women won't initialize sex?
Want me to be honest?
I want to know.
You want to know? I have to think of the excuse first.
I know.
Okay. Let me think of the freaking excuse first. And I don't think that we don't initiate it intentionally. I feel that, again, we're built to where sex, most, not all, it's just not on our minds. So if sex is not, and I'm just speaking, okay? If it's not on our minds, that's why we do have what is called foreplay. And foreplay is not always about putting on a costume and doing what, it ain't got to be all that, but it could be just like, you know what, babe? I know you had a long day, so let me go ahead and massage your feet. I know you had a long day, so don't do that, because I don't do that to you. Yes,
because you're not answering my question. And I don't mean to be rude to you.
You good. Okay, we here for it all.
Okay.
You good.
So you understand. So the question is, because
why we don't initiate
it. Wait. Because you know what you just did?
What?
You turned that whole thing to
what?
Well, why don't you, as a man, why don't you, as the ace, don't satisfy me so I can initialize with you?
What's wrong with that?
You
guess what? You
You
know what my
avoid-
boss? You know what my boss always say? Pray on it. It's just I really don't have a real excuse or real comeback to why most women don't initiate it. Because you want to know why? It's just we want to be freaking prissy and rubbed down and catered to and whatever else can come. But not to say we're not attracted to our partner.
Right.
Hell no, because that's why we still there.
Right.
And we were not attracted. Trust and believe the other shenanigans will be happening. But in the midst of it, I might just want a margarita. I might just want a glass of wine. I might just want to watch Jack Bauer 24. I might just want somebody to leave me the hell alone and don't ask me for nothing. So maybe that's the main reason why I initiated, because I don't want to be bothered.
Okay. We understand. You got your rat out.
Leave me alone. Stop. But
T. T.
Oh,
you avoided the whole.
so that's how we get out of it from initiating to bring up some. I'm just the example of a woman. Thank you. It is what it is. Okay. I am a woman, Damien.
He's a man, Damien.
I'm a woman.
So T.
Yes.
T. That's the problem, and that's why I asked the question.
Yeah.
So bringing it back, right? Because I believe that women should initiate.
We have to do better, Jules.
You get what I'm saying? Women should initiate.
Yes.
And women that do, I would say their sexual atmosphere or their how they express themselves to the man, and like it excites the man to take it to another level.
Okay.
Well, he can do the whole romantic thing because she's initiating the fact that she wants you.
Okay.
Because I have met a woman before and like walked through the door, lingerie, you get what I'm saying, and then the whole seduction thing.
Yeah.
Right. And it was from like interim, like, yes, I want you. Like I've been waiting for you all day, this, that, and the third. And it made me feel like, shoot, if you feel this way about me, I wanna like when you want to go out to eat.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, did I bring her flowers last week? You get what I'm saying? It made me feel as though like I should do a little bit more outside of just penetrating.
Take notes, ladies.
You get what I'm saying? So I believe that for any man, it will allow the man to say, you know what, let me step up to the plate and do what I do need to do. Because now she did take, now she ended up going to work. She did everything she was supposed to do. And then she was ready. She asked me, hey, what are you? Because we supposed to meet up later on. I was like, oh, I was somewhere. And she texted me, hey, I'm ready. So whenever you're ready, let me know. And I was like, shoot, hey, deuces, I'm out, man. I already got that text. So I walked through the door and boom, it was happening. So, and also too, just laying in the bed, and she do take the initiative to start it. You get what I'm saying? And I think it excites the man to know that he doesn't always have to force himself or make himself seem like he's always forcing, but she learning how to force him, or she learns to start him or start the whole, getting it spicy in the bedroom.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And then I think that guys would even then try different positions and different things like that because, shoot, I got to excite her. And that, not that she's taking the initiative to start it, she's already ready too. She ain't just doing it just for show.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, she rich, she wet, she dripping. You
So
get
what I'm
saying?
learning from her, and I'm challenging the Jews because I need to do this more, because it's a roller coaster with me and this topic. It go up and down, up and down. But to be consistent,
Clearly it goes up and down.
it goes up and down.
And you got off the ride.
Stop it. I'm back on the roller coaster, okay? Going up and down, all right?
Right.
So what I'm taking from her, and I like that you shared that. So Jules, let's really be honest and challenge ourselves with this. Is I feel that us women, we don't need to make sex feel like it's a job or it's work. We need to change our mindset. And with that, you know what? Let's remove the word sex. Fun time, whatever adult word. I think most women, we feel like, oh my gosh, this is another task or a job that I have to do. Not to say the sex is going to be bad. No, it's just the mindset could be like, oh my goodness, someone else wants something from me, meaning and you using my body. So it's just, let's challenge ourselves to change the mindset and have fun with it.
See, that's why I let them go.
Have fun with it. And I'm learning that. Have fun with it.
Aces, if it seems like it's a job for them, let them go. Because it's women out there that literally find pleasure in pleasing. You get what I'm saying?
Not to take that away.
You get what I'm saying? So it's best that I be with a woman that wants to please, then be with a girl that sit out there and say, hey, listen, I feel like this a job. A man does not feel like taking care of his woman is a job. He feel honored to do that. He wears that with pride. Bro, I walked into the job and, bro, she needed me to come and rescue her. You get what I'm saying? That's how we talk. Now, when y'all talking to each other, oh, yeah, you just needed it one more time. And that's their old raggedy voice right there. They don't sound like a girl no more. They just full of complaints. You get what I'm saying? And I just found this out. Y'all.
What?
Complaining is close to like giving praise to the devil. That blew my mind. I was like, I don't know what scripture backs that up, but I was like,
I believe it though.
If complaining is clearly like the prayers to the devil, so it's more about praising.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Honoring God.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So with that, it's like when you start praising and honoring, being grateful,
appreciative to where you at,
right?
Appreciative.
So you start to give God praises for what He has put in your life,
right.
And that's how I interpret that. So I was sitting around, you walk around complaining.
I like that.
Oh, this guy here.
Right. Be appreciative. I'm taking notes. I'm not saying nothing you're saying is wrong. Yep. I'm just encouraging the Jews to also take notes, and we just being honest, stirring up conversation, and really challenge ourselves just to do better. Because I could give you all the great sex tools, tips, and all of that. But we talking about this before you even get inside the bedroom. Right. Okay? It is just, it's something that we just have to keep working on. And no one is perfect. So Jules, please don't think of sex as work. If you don't find your mate attractive, then number one, that's a red flag. Be honest with yourself. Do less talk. Do more for him and you and the kids. Tell your homegirls, whoever, what. Guess what? I call you once or twice a month.
And another thing.
Go ahead.
I got something to say. I talked to my mom and my auntie.
Okay.
To get some advice.
All right.
The other day.
Okay, nice.
And ask them a question about why don't they complain? Knowing that they have gone through what they have gone through in their past, dealing with guys, or being married and not getting the support like they should have, why they didn't complain.
What is the answer so I can know this answer key, please?
You know what both of them said, and they didn't even. We didn't have the same conversation at the same time. I had it 2 different times. Okay. They both said that they found happiness in doing what they did. They felt it was an honor to be a mother. They loved their kids so that it didn't seem like it was a strain. It was a problem. You get what I'm saying? Because nowadays, I would say our generation, they complain, they get into drinking.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of people out there who don't need to be mothers or fathers. So,
right, they get into the drinking, the drugs, and trying to substitute their lives and put a substitute parent in. You get what I'm saying? Right. And for them, they, like my mom was telling me, she was like, that's called selfish. Right. They were being selfish. So my mom was telling me, she was like, listen, I just loved you all so. Like I had this unconditional love when it came down to you all. I didn't see it as a problem because I felt honored in it. That I was able to wake you all up and each and every day And my auntie was like, she was saying it was because of the way she was raised to always do something. Like she was conditioned to get up and make it happen.
Right.
Regardless of who was doing what and who didn't do what. You get what I'm saying? She was like, I just had to make it happen. And to the point that it just became a part of me. Where I had to get up and just cook. I had to get up and just make sure the clothes were on. I had to just get up, and to the point it just became a part of her. And she found a delight in it. She if she didn't get up in the morning and didn't iron clothes or didn't make a meal, she feel like she had a terrible day. You get what I'm saying? But when she did do it, she felt excited. She felt like she was on top of the world. And it was honor in that. And that's what I pull from them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why when it do come down to the bedroom, it's like either you in or out. It's not just far as the relationship, but also with their men. They still gave them sets and different things like that. But they never stopped. They felt honor in that. I'm a wife, I'm a girlfriend, or, you know, I'm somebody's mate. Go ahead.
So the question's probably going to turn left.
Yep.
Do males want a woman who fake it or be honest? Or in the middle? What? Just answer that first before I go on.
I don't think a man cares as long as he got somebody.
Okay. So,
right?
okay.
Right. So to answer your question, do you want, I'd rather somebody be honest. Me personally. You get what I'm saying? I don't want you to fake it. But that's what I'm saying. With them, it wasn't really faking. They didn't complain. And if they did, not to say they didn't,
Facts, right.
Not to say they didn't complain, but when they did complain, it was so minute. It was just like, oh, well, he ain't doing his part. Well, okay, you know, my kids need X, Y, Z. Or like my auntie told me, she said, well, she used to ask her husband, her late husband, hey, if this wasn't going this way, how would this go the right way? And it was all in her questioning to get him to do what she needed him to do. It was power in her softness. You get what I'm saying? It was power in the way that she moved. And the way that she moved affected him where he got it done. So when she did need the help, or she did need the extra, you know, arms to help, the extra hands on deck, it was there automatic. Why? Because he already knew, shoot, she gonna ask me that question, or she gonna come to me, or shoot, I ain't gonna get that bump, or I'm not gonna get the twist. I'm not gonna get the rubbing of the feet. You get what I'm saying? So he kind of knew that, so people kind of stepped in line. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead, T. Go ahead.
Just two things before I go, right?
Yep.
I feel that the distraction plays a major part. Whatever, it could be social media, it could be talking to your girlfriends. I feel like find your distraction and really work on it and wipe it away. That's number one. Secondly, the priority. Is the bedroom a priority every single day? Is there a priority for you to be happy, for you to be genuine, for you to be whatever, excited, all of that? Is that a priority for you to please your man? And that's just a question for us Jews to answer and be real. And if you have a great man at home and that's all he's really needing and asking for you, we can do better. Because again, if we don't do it, he will go and go get it from somebody else.
Right.
And that's just to boil down to. So figure out your distractions, eliminate them. Priority, make that your priority. Yeah, you got to cook, you got to clean, homework with the kids, got to go to work. You know, most of us still working women, but make that a priority for you to, like, you know what? How can I satisfy my man? How can I initiate it? And if you feel like you need to go to the doctor, go figure it out, counseling, go figure it out, because I advise you to really take heed of this conversation before you lose a good man. Because I got a lot of homework to do when it came to this topic, because I can do better. And I feel like we all can do better. Aces or Jews, that we all can do better.
Yeah.
So let's do better.
I think us aces, we got to do the little foreplay. But I think at the same time of the foreplay, I just think
you don't feel like that's initiating that us women is initiating if you do the foreplay. Is what I'm getting.
Right. So you have to like initiate in order to start us to start. You get what I'm saying? The foreplay. Initiate the sex. You already know he wants you. So wear that little skimpy little dress, or wear that what's the name around the house when the kids are asleep, or send them that text. You get what I'm saying? And you can always spike it up.
I just had something before my thought go.
Go ahead.
Make her smile.
Okay.
And a vision came to me because that would, for me to initiate me, if you in the moment just make me die laugh and smiling, that's just the best turn on ever. Make her smile.
Okay. But also at the same time, make her feel sexy.
That too.
You get what I'm saying?
Of
So
course.
It's not
levels
that,
to it.
It's not that it's levels to it.
Okay.
It's just the simplicity of things
All
can
right.
be the satisfaction.
Okay.
You know, and that's what we need to kind of focus on.
Gotcha.
If we either want to be in, let's be fully invested
Stay in.
You get what I'm saying?
Stay in. It's nothing out there in them streets.
And if you want to be out, be out. You get what I'm saying?
Stay in the bedroom.
Right.
All right.
And spice it up. Make
Spice
it happen.
Yes.
You know?
So the next one we need to do about some tips on how to spice it up, huh? Hey, spice it up, spice it up.
Nah, because you going to sit up there and say, well, you need to rub me down. And
We passed all that. We passed all that. The next one should be the red light special. Hello.
Okay.
Facts. I'm ready for the. Hey, you hear the tone of the voice kind of change over there?
No, I didn't hear it.
I heard it. I feel it. I don't care about you. Hey, they feel it. They hear it. Ow. What Cardi say? Ow. Go ahead.
Right. So there you have it, y'all. Either you're in or out.
Right.
Kind of the spicy addition. Just talking about the bedroom. Either you're going to spice up the bedroom or y'all might as well just go ahead and part ways and be for the streets.
Okay.
You feel me?
All
So,
right.
yeah, I'm your boy DP. This is my girl T.
Hey.
And we Gemini Gems.
Yes.
There's Geminis with the S. Gems with the Z. And what we do,
And y'all, we drop them gems.
we drop them gems.
Stay in the bedroom.
Okay, stay in the bedroom.
Bye.
All right, y'all. All right.